Tom Paris has multitudes. It's Comics and Shots, a completely improvised semi-comedic musing by Howard Stern's Mick the Nerd, aka YouTube and TikTok's Mick the Man, aka Mick the Maverick, aka a guy who really wishes he could play League of Legends right now. Thanks a lot, anti-cheating software. You make the game literally unplayable. Today's subject, Buster Keel. You have no idea what that manga is, probably. Buster Keel, but it is burned into my goddamn brain. Yeah. This world starts out with an adventurer. Well, a wannabe adventurer who wants to go on adventures and become an S-ranked adventurer in this mystical world, and ends up meeting a boy with spiky hair, with a mysterious background and weird abilities. And the girl has the ability to, enhance the powers of monsters or summoned beings and whatnot. And that girl's name, I swear to God, Lavi Heartful. Oh, I should mention she was also an heiress to a fortune, a blonde heiress to a fortune who essentially just ran away from home. Lavi Heartful, heiress to a fortune, wants to be a magical adventurer in this world full of magical adventures that are ranked by letter ranking. Does that sound like anything else to you? Anything at all? Any popular mangas that started out with a really good premise but then just started dragging their feet like 16 volumes later? Fairy Tail! It's like it was a borderline, full-on knockoff of Fairy Tail in so many ways, and it barely did anything original. Like, some of the monster abilities were kind of cool, but dear God. Also it tried to do the Journey to the West thing and failed miserably. You can tack on Journey to the West to Fairy Tail as much as you want, but people still know it's Fairy Tail. And when I'm defending Fairy Tail for having more integrity than you, I mean, like, dear God, the Laxus arc where he just imprisons everybody and makes them all fight each other to the death, borderline ripoff of the Skypiea arc. When I'm defending Fairy Tail's story integrity, that's how you know it's bad. That's how you know it's bad. But, Buster Keel, what am I complaining that much about? It only got like 14 tankobons, like 47 chapters. I don't know if it even finished. Who knows? Like, I don't know what the writer's doing anymore. Maybe doing something, but the main character's powers weren't that impressive either. It's just basically he's a dragon ape who can, like, punch and jump and use his tail. Yeah. And a bunch of other monkeys were his brother or something. I don't know. And it's one thing if it's like a Kaiju number 8 situation where it's clearly a ripoff of Attack on Titan, but it's filling the void because Attack on Titan ended years ago. And yeah, now you have a version of Attack on Titan that doesn't have any angst and is also trying to be like those Japanese Defense Force games where you got like a gun and you fight monsters, and Kaiju number 8 is not very good either. It's slightly better than Buster Keel, especially in art design, but yeah. Yeah, Buster Keel was like, just, I hate saying this about anything, but borderline soulless. Like, Blue Exorcist, like, I have my problems with that, but it's trying to be something. It's got angst, it's got pain. So much pain in Blue Exorcist, Jesus Christ, it's too much. I could... After everybody, like, turned their backs on Rin, that one chapter, because he's a demon, that's too much for me, too much. But Buster Keel, I'm kind of glad that it didn't get as popular as it could be. Like, some mangas with really unoriginal premises and characters and character designs, they do. This series clearly aped on the work of Hiro Mishima, and it was just kind of shameless. And once again, if I'm saying something is more shameless than the works of Hiro Mishima, That's bad because that dude is addicted to fucking cheesecake. Sweet Jesus. Ugh. Just make porn, Hiro Mishima. You know you want to. Just make porn. No one would be surprised if you wanted to make porn. Jesus. Ugh. Yeah. Basically, I just wanted to take you down memory lane if you remember this manga at all. But like, still, it is kind of nice to see a crappy manga that clearly ripped something off not really go that far. And before anyone says, oh, well, were they published close together? Fairy Tail 2006, Buster Keel 2009, Fairy Tail was still going on. I feel like I already said that point. Point is, Buster Keel was not very good. It had its moments, it had some good artwork here and there, but it's not very good. It's not very good, Jericho! And that is the bit down memory hill, memory lane, memory drive, memory avenue that I wanted to take you on. The age of crappy mangas that are clearly just trying to ape on what's popular. The age we never really got out of, but hey. But who am I complaining? At least it didn't mention the goddamn declining birth rate, like half of manga do now. Well, not half, but enough. Enough. With that, like, comment, and subscribe. Donate if you're feeling nice. Share it with a bear. And always remember, praise be to the blood elk, fear the stabopotamus, and death to grown-ups. I might make some popcorn. Have a night, folks.